Greetings, everyone. I know it's been a long time. I am so sorry about that. I've had so many things that happened between um, my last video and today. So forgive me in my absence. Um, but I got some good things for you today. One of the things today that we're going to discuss is um, and this is for the state of Massachusetts. Okay. If you are um, facing eviction, there's programs out there for you. There's so many different programs out there, but I want to talk about the RAFT program because personally, I work for the RAP Center, which is the Massachusetts Rental Assistance Program. So I work with RAFT Monday through Friday. So I know exactly what we're looking for to process these applications. So if you are in the state of Massachusetts and you are facing eviction and you either want us to pay your arrears or you either want to say, you know what, I just want to go ahead and move, we can help you with that. If you also want to move from out of the state of Massachusetts to another state, we can assist you with that as long as you're facing eviction or something of that matter, because it has to be some type of emergency assistance. Okay. So what is RAFT? The RAFT program helps prevent households in stable housing when facing eviction, loss of utilities, and other housing emergencies. RAFT helps all kinds of households by providing up to $10,000 per household within a 12-month rolling period to help preserve current housing or move to new housing. Okay. RAFT can cover utilities. I forgot to mention that part too. Yeah, utilities as well. So if you say, well, I don't need help with moving or I don't need help with staying in my home, I already have that taken care of. I need help with my utilities. If you are facing shut off or you need to be reconnected, then definitely we help with that as well. Of also moving costs and overdue rent, as well as future rent, which is considered a stipend. Okay, so you could apply um, for all of those things that I just listed. So let's talk about what RAFT actually stands for. RAFT stands for Residential Assistance for Families in Transition. Okay. Um, Once you come to apply housinghelp.mass.gov, you will come to this page here. All right. You will get to this page. Once you get to this page, you'll click on Program Overview, and that's going to bring you to this page. So, just going to go a little bit over some tidbits, but you're going to have to read this on your own for your educational purposes. But again, we talked about what is RAFT. Okay. Am I eligible for RAFT? I do want to highlight, because I didn't say it before, that income at or below 50% of the AMI, which is area medium income, is going to be for everyone except for those who are at risk of domestic violence. You have to have at least 60% of the AMI of the household or below for domestic violent cases. Okay. Okay. So, how will my income be verified? This explains how it will be verified. What kind of assistance does RAFT provide? I touched on some of that earlier, but just to go over again, RAFT may be used for the following costs: rent arrears, one prospective future rent payment, which is considered a stipend in limited situations, moving related expenses like first, last, security, moving trucks and furniture. I did forget to talk about furniture as well. So you can get furniture as well, as long as you're moving. Utility arrears, you could get utilities arrears in conjunction with rent arrears or moving, or you could just say I need just utilities by itself. All right. Again, the maximum benefit cap for RAFT is $10,000 over a 12-month rolling period. So that means every 12-month rolling period for your $10,000 starts all over again for you to get the full book amount. Okay. Now, how do I apply? Again, you can click this link here from the page, or again, it's applyhousinghelp.mass.gov. All right. It does tell you before you begin your application, just to be sure to have the following documents in hand already. So go ahead and have this information here, because this will help speed up the process, okay, on both ends, both the tenants and the landlord's end. All right, how long does it take to submit an application and receive a RAFT award or denial? Again, I explained before, it could take up to 20 to 50 minutes to complete. What resources are available for homeowners? Here's some information for you that is good for you to have as well. I have a question not answered here. Where can I find more information? Great resources here as well that is provided for you. So let's go back to the actual home page for RAFT. So if you are a tenant or landlord, advocate, emergency assistant provider, and or so forth and so on, you could create an account here. You would click on get started. Before we go there, I want to talk about something else as well. Now, if you are a landlord and you don't have like multiple properties and you don't want to create an account, because this is going to be like one-time deal for you, you can do a guest landlord login here. Okay. And you could get started on this area here. Let's see. We talked about how to apply, program information, quick case lookup. If you've already completed an application and you want to look up that particular case to see what's going on, you could just do a quick case lookup here. Okay, if you need additional help, you can click here. Now, let me click on this on Contact Us. I want to show you this. So this is going to bring you to this page here. And it says select a community. So when you select the community that you live in, whether it's going to be Acton, Agawam, any of these, click on one. I'm going to click on Dover. So if you live in the Dover area, it's going to load up some information here. This is going to give you the AMI information at the bottom to see where you stand if you're under that 50% that we talked about. It talks about from, however many households, you have to be up under that 50% range. Again, if you're domestic violence, then yours is going to be 60%. Okay. So it talks about the Regional Admin Agency, which is the RAA. And for Dover, it is South Middlesex Opportunity Council. And it has the phone number here. Now, I do want to disclose this. If I work for the actual Massachusetts Rental Assistance Program, which is RAP. So if you call this number and you don't get anybody, you can call us at 617-544-9330. Okay, so call someone to say, hey, I've been trying to reach out to my designated RAA, but I'm not getting anybody. Can you all help me? Yes, we can. So call that number that I just gave you, the 617-544-9330. All right, so I just want to talk about some more counties here, or communities. So if you live Easton, again, it's going to calculate here the bottom of the 50% AMI. as well, and so forth and so on. This is how this feature here works. So of course it'll give you where you're going to be assigned to, which is Neighbor Works, Housing Solutions, and the phone number, and so forth and so on here. Okay, so that's good to know there. Now let's talk about getting started. So again, on this side, if you're going to create a profile, you're going to click get started here. Once you click on that, it's going to bring you to this page. And okay, so of course, if you already have a username and password, you're going to go ahead and put that information in here. If you do not and you're new, you're going to click here. All right, this is for anybody applying, landlords, tenants, advocates, whoever. You're going to click register as a new user. Once you click on that, it's going to bring you to this page. And I do want to go over just a tab of information just for your informational purposes, because this is stuff that we have figured out going along with the application. And this is stuff that I figured out as well as being doing the landlord support team, that we just had to figure this stuff out because this system is kind of new to, not kind of, but it is new to everybody. So just some things here. Okay, if you're a tenant, you're going to click here. Okay, so if you're a tenant, you're going to click here. Once you fill out all this information here, you're going to click here. If you're a tenant advocate, and if you have consent from a renter or mover to apply, you go ahead and click here. If you are a landlord / owner, and if you are a property owner seeking assistance as well, you'll click here. And then if you're a property manager managing properties, you'll click here. And then if an EA shelter provider, EA diversion worker, you'll click here. But let me talk about this too right here, the landlord, owner, and the property manager. If you have multiple, this is what I've seen, okay? If you have multiple properties and multiple payees for all the properties, okay? So you have like 500 properties, 500 or 20 payees, whatever. You're gonna want to click the property manager, because that's going to give you the capabilities to be able to add in multiple payees within the profile. If you do not click property manager and you click landlord, owner, you're going to have to, and if you have another tenant that applies and they have a different payee from what you already have in the system, you're going to have to create a whole nother one of these. Okay, you don't want to do that, because you'll have multiple accounts and you'll just get frustrated, and you just don't want to do that for yourself. To stay on the safe side, if you have multiple payees, multiple properties, and etc., go ahead and click the property manager. That way you could click as many or add as many different payees that you need as you do the application. All right. Again, once you start getting into the applications and all that great stuff, if you have any questions or concerns, if you get stuck, bogged down, just be like, you know what, I don't want to go forth through this. Listen, do it. It's worth it. Trust me, it's worth going forth and through with it. Don't get frustrated, please. But call us at 617-544-9330 if you need help with any of that, because we have landlord support people, our tenant support people that will help you get through this, because getting that assistance, that's beneficial for everybody. So don't give up just because you feel like you can't get through the application process. So now that we have covered pretty much everything that I could think of right now, the only thing left to do is for you to get started. If none of these situations apply to you and you say, you know what, I know somebody that could benefit from this, please pass this information along, because it's people that's facing eviction or facing some type of emergency where they need help and they feel like they don't know where to even look. They don't have the resources, they don't even know that there are resources out there for them to get assistance with. And or if they bog down, if they do already have an application in and they just completely stuck, I just gave you the phone number for you all to call so you could get unstuck. Okay, so please take advantage of that, because that's what we do Monday through Friday every day. And I'm telling you, my heart is so big, and it's just I love this company. I love what we do. So please don't hesitate to call. Please don't feel like you're just getting nowhere. Call that number and we will be able to help you and get that moved along. Okay, I've done it for so many people that were stuck for so many months or weeks or whatever and became frustrated and wanting to give up, but I was like, no, let's do this. So Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Give it a thumbs up. Comments, questions, whatever, put them in the comment down below, because I do check those and I will respond to you. If you have any questions about this, put them in there because I will respond back to you. I guarantee you that. Again, I'm trying to think of something. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to think if I've covered everything. I think I have. So listen, y'all have a great day. I appreciate you all, and let your faith be bigger than your fear. Have a good day and hope to see you in my next video.